Hello, No More Hero 07, and today I have another Pokemon Showdown double battle. This battle is really close and I have a lot of fun with it. And both sides made really good plays, so yeah, let's just get to the battle. So I start off with my Zapdos and my Meowstic while he starts off with his Sylveon and his Aerodactyl. He goes for the protect on his Aerodactyl while I go for the protect on my Zapdos, predicting the Rock Slide. Unfortunately, the Thunder Wave didn't work because of the protect, while his Sylveon goes for the Hyper Voice and does massive damage on my Meowstic. So he switch out his Aerodactyl and send in his Tyranitar, while I go for the Thunder Wave on his Tyranitar, while I finally set up the Tailwind, while he goes for the Hyper Voice and takes out my Meowstic. So now that I eat the Citrus Berry, so my Zapdos ate the Citrus Berry just to get some HP recovery. So now I switch out to Politoed just to cancel out his Sandstorm while I switch out and send in my Zapdos and send in Aegislash. Goes to protect on his Tyranitar thinking I go for the Scald, but unfortunately I decide to attack his Sylveon since he is the threat on my team. He switches out his Tyranitar and sends in his Porygon 2. I go for the Scald, unfortunately it didn't knock out Sylveon. I go for the Flash Cannon just so I can finish off his Sylveon. He sent out his Tyranitar just to bring the Sandstorm in while I switch out to my Zapdos predicting the Earthquake, while I go for Aegislash for the King Shield. Just for the Shadow Ball on my Aegislash while he goes for the Dark Pulse on Zapdos. So now I switched out my Zapdos and sent in my Politoed. Unfortunately, his Tyranitar is still paralyzed. He goes for the Shadow Ball on my Politoed. Well, I go for the HP power. Fighting, even though it does massive, even though it still managed to live. So I go for the Skull just to finish him off. While he goes for the Tri Attack and finish off my Politoed. Well, I go for another HP fighting just to do damage on Porygon 2. So now I send in Gardevoir and he send in his Mienshao. Go for the King Shield. And right here, I should have gone for the Protect on Gardevoir since I knew he was going to go for the Fake Out. Goes for the Shadow Ball, didn't work on Aegislash. So now I switch out and send in Zapdos as Death Fodder. While he goes for the High Jump Kick. Unfortunately, it didn't miss, so Zapdos is down. While he goes for the Shadow Ball and activates my weakness policy on Aegislash. So now I use Aegislash to do hidden power fighting and take out his Porygon 2. So now he's switching his Aerodactyl while I send back Gardevoir. He goes for the Rock Slide, didn't do much damage but did some damage on Gardevoir and goes for the Rock Slide again. And my Gardevoir lived that, but unfortunately Aegislash didn't. Go for the Hyper Voice, and luckily Gardevoir didn't flinch, so I was able to take out his Mienshao. And now I send in my Garchomp. While he sends in his last Pokemon, which is Jellicent, I go for the Protect on Gardevoir. Goes for the Rock Slide. Unfortunately, Garchomp flinched, and then he burns my Garchomp with Will-O-Wisp. So right now he goes for the Rock Slide again. And this time Gardevoir avoided, but unfortunately Garchomp flinched again. So now I go for Hyper Voice, but unfortunately due to Cursed Body, it was disabled and I was able to take out his Aerodactyl while his Jellicent still uses Scald and does damage on my Garchomp. He goes for the Protect while I go for the Dragon Claw and the Shadow Ball, but it didn't work because of the Protect. And in this turn, he was lucky to get the double protect. So now I go for the Dragon Claw and I go for the Shadow Ball, but it didn't work because of protect, and he got his HP recovery due to leftovers. So now Garchomp is gone for the burn due to the burn. Go for the Shadow Ball, get the lucky crit, and I won the match. So if you like the video, be sure to subscribe, and I hope you all have a good